everyone. Today I wanted to invite you to a new series of webinars which we are soon going to have on Patreon. And this is actually a series of webinars dedicated to Nakshatras, 27 Vedic stars behind the Zodiac. And why Nakshatras are so important? You see, it is said that this material world in which we are living is like a reflection of spiritual world. But it's actually not a perfect reflection. It's a little bit curved here and there. And what Nakshatras are actually showing us is what is the divine influence behind the chart. Because you see, we are having 27 Vedic stars, and they are also presided by 27 gods, very, very important in the Vedas. But these gods, they are also not absolute forms of the divine, like Krishna, for example, or like Lord Shiva. These forms, these gods, they are having also their likes, they are having their dislikes. They're having their vices and they're having their virtues too. Same like us. And actually by understanding of where exact planet in your personal birth chart is sitting, in which nakshatra it is sitting, and if you know the god of that nakshatra, the shakti or the power of that nakshatra, the element of that nakshatra, it becomes so much easier to understand the true nature of that planet in your personal birth chart. It becomes actually so much easier to just look at yourself, introspect, and understand what are your true strengths and true weaknesses, as well as what you really need to learn in this life. Because eventually, we all need to rise on spiritual path, right? Above our likes and dislikes. And this is what nakshatras are showing. What are the likes and dislikes of each of your planets? What is their divine potential? What is their shakti? What they're trying to bring into your life. And once you truly feel what is the shakti or the power of each nakshatra, what is its energy, it becomes so much easier to read a birth chart. It becomes so much easier to understand what is really happening there. And it becomes also so much easier to understand yourself and which divine powers you have hidden deeply within yourself. And how can you use them, or rather channel them, in the most constructive way possible. So these gods, which are presiding your planets in your birth chart, actually manifest more of their divine nature rather than their weaknesses. So this is something which we'll start to do from this month on Patreon from May 2019, and we'll be covering one nakshatra a month. So if you want to join us, you're of course more welcome. The fee is $16 a month, so per one session, and one session will be approximately 2 to 3 hours long, because there will be one session per each nakshatra, because we really want to go very deeply into each nakshatra, not just talk about its philosophy, not just talk about its symbols, powers and gods, but to also do actual study cases and to see how the influence of these gods is really manifesting in real life. So you are most welcome to join us, and hopefully see you very soon. Namaste.